Hey everybody, what's happening? Sammy the Thrifty Brewer here, and happy Homebrew Wednesday. It's going to be a day late. Been a little busy, getting life in check and whatnot. Those of you who saw my last video, you sort of know what's going on. A bit of a heart scare, so we're slowed things down a little bit with a thrifty brewer on the brewing front, as well as the home front, the eating front, and activity front as well. So it is what it is. First and foremost, I want to give a huge thanks out to all you guys who have commented and provided me with the well wishes. It is more than appreciated. Yeah, yeah, come say hi.
Hello to the peoples.
That's my oldest Sarah saying hello. I was just saying thank you to everybody for all the well wishes of my video after I had my heart thing on Friday. Remember that?
I didn't like that.
No, I know. She didn't like it. Neither did I. Anyways, I'll be up in a bit. Okay, love? Thank you, honey. So yeah, thank you again. Pardon? Yep. So yeah, anyways, as I was saying before, I was so magnificently interrupted by my oldest. Thank you so very much. It means the world to me. It's incredible, this little community we have that is international and global. It's so tight knit. I had people sending me emails, and I had people, commenting and all sorts of stuff and wishing me well, and it did honestly help. I spent all day Saturday in bed, and then Sunday, just sort of getting my bearings, so to speak, and still digesting. Still waiting to hear from the specialist, so they will probably call me later this week, and we can set up a time to find out what the hell is going on. But for now, I've set some rules in place for me. A minimum of 30 minutes of activity every day, whether that be walking, whether that be doing something, whatever. I do carry a pedometer with me actually on my phone to track the number of steps, and it does show how active I am. And basically, but I want to do more than just that. Yeah. It is also forced me to really think about my beer consumption. And I've not really talked about it in the past before, but this has really been the proverbial kick in the balls that I've needed to make some better decisions, health decisions in my life. So beer will be limited to no more than 1 pint a day, but I'm not going to be planning on drinking every day. So we will also have some healthy food choices, getting back to the lean proteins and the greens, and really bumping up the antioxidants and following a heart healthy lifestyle, so to speak. So there's that. And then more or less just keep doing what I'm doing, but at the same time also thinking about what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. And that's how I have to work. It may not work for you guys, but that's how I have to do it. I have to sort of keep things in perspective from my side by saying, I'm doing this for what reason? I'm going to work for what? I'm going to work to make some money so we can pay the mortgage and keep the house over our heads. And oh no, thank you, honey. Thank you, baby. I'll have one in a bit, okay? And Rebecca made me bananas with some peanut butter. Potassium levels are good in the bananas, magnesium and all that jazz. Peanut butter, well, not so much. So we'll scrape some of that off and we'll eat it just to make her happy. So yeah, you go to work to make money. And it's funny because you actually spend, if you think about it, you actually spend, at least I do, more time at work than I do with my family. And that also just kind of makes you go, hmm. So yeah, you want to make sure you're doing everything for the right reasons, and everything always for me has always come back to home and family, and that was certainly reiterated tenfold, 100-fold last Friday. So without further ado, enough of the somber talk. I'm going to be focusing my Homebrew Wednesday stuff on healthy choices and healthy brewing. Now, there's so many different ways you can look at it, so many different venues and avenues you could follow. And I haven't really done any much research on it yet. But homebrewing by far is definitely healthier than going out and buying store-bought, mass-produced beer. There's no high fructose corn syrup in my beer. All the sugars are brought out from, the mash, so everything's brought out. The next thing you got to look at, though, I have to start looking at, is where I'm going to be getting my grains from. Trying to source out organic grains is going to be difficult, and they're going to be paying a premium, which kind of goes against being the whole thrifty brewer. But we take steps. Also hops. I've started growing hops in the backyard, as you guys have seen. Doing those all organically, no fertilizer, no nothing like that, just letting them go. No pesticides that I needed at this point in time. Did find some little brightly caterpillars though, which I've been picking off diligently, and it's been a cool summer so far. It's going to be a balmy 19 degrees Celsius here today, going down to 9 degrees tonight, so we haven't had much sun or much heat to really make these hops pop. But the Centennial is growing steadily. I'm gaining about 1 inch to 2 inches a day on that, and if only I could gain that in other areas of my life. It would be funny. It would be great. So today, because it's Canada Day, I want to wish everybody in Canada a Canada Day, and for those of you internationally, Canadian descent, happy Canada Day. This is our 4th of July. It's on a Wednesday in the middle of the week because as Canadians we like to do things our own way, and it is what it is. So tomorrow we'll be back at work for Thursday, Friday, and then off for the weekend. And yeah, sometimes I do wish we could do it like our American brethren, and then just have July 4th be July 4th, and then have like time off in lieu or whatever. Here, not so much, but it is what it is. So today we're going to be kegging my black IPA, or as one of my subscribers have pointed out to me, based on the grain bill of my black IPA, and that is Wakey Oz, and I want to thank you very much, brother, for the comment. He said my grain bill basically reflects it to be like a stout. So I've taken that into account, mate, and it is called Black IPA or Angry Stout. And I will let the people that drink it make the decision. I have tried it. I did sample it. There is some great chocolate notes and roasted notes in there. So yes, it has definite stout-like qualities, but it is angry and bitter, and a little dank, like I like my IPAs. So we'll call it a hybrid, hybridization of a beer style, if you will. And we will work outside the BJCP guidelines, like I usually always do. So I'm going to be kegging that today. I'm also going to be kegging the collaboration beer, which I did with Dan and Nick at Session Toronto. Like I said, we each brought home 2 gallons, and this was dry hopped with 14 grams of Centennial, 14 grams of Centennial in 1 gallon each. It finished off at 10.08, started off at 10.62, so it's like, I think it's like 7.3 or something around there. It's going to be a big beer, and it is clawing, like you can taste the alcohol in it. It needs to get bottled. It needs to get sat away. So I'm going to do that today as well. And we are going to then try them on the August long weekend about a month from now, and we're going to compare. Because I'm going to get to bottling that, and we'll do a wrap up when I got everything done. So cheers, you guys. Thanks so much for watching. Once again, I do greatly, hugely appreciate all of the support. A bit of a low-key Homebrew Wednesday this week. But yeah, reality check, boys, reality check. Heed my warning. The minute you have any sort of heart palpitation or chest pain, get your ass to the hospital. Don't be stupid like me and try and control it and try and calm yourself down. Go. There's nothing more important than your health, nothing more important than your family. So do it. Do it. We'll be back when I got everything done, wrapped up, and then maybe I can convince my kids to clean up for me. We are back. So we got the Black IPA or Angry Stout kegged. I did have a small sample. I think it's more of an Angry Stout. Guaranteed. Guaranteed, I believe. Just get some more roasted notes, some coffee, some chocolate off of it. So it'll work as a stout for me, as far as I'm concerned. Anywho, also got the collaboration beer bottle. That's how she looks. That's how she looks. Collaboration Brewing presents Dingleberry Smash Centennial Edition, because it was, Maris Otter and Maris Otter and Simcoe with Centennial on the dry hop, and it was basically an ounce or 28.3 grams for my metric friends, split amongst the 2 gallons. So I got 6 of those, plus another 10 in bottle out of the 2 gallons. So well pleased with that. And I'm going to put those away down here. The old aging cupboard. Oh, plus we got the black IPA slash Angry Stout sitting in there. Some other brews. I got the Shield Maiden Mead from my good buddy Rob Black. Hanging out in there. My mead and plus some other home brew that I got from the Hitman. Toy Soldier Stout, as well as Dan's Fat Man and Little Boy. This is last of the Wife Cider. And yeah. So we're going to pop these into there for the next month. And we're going to do a taste comparison the August Long Weekend, which is Session Muskoka Weekend, which is our beer festival. And I am so excited. Everything is cleaned up, put away, mash tun is cleaned up, and nasty. Anyways, you guys, I honestly cannot thank you enough for all the support that I've received in the past few days, not even a week. Past few days, it's been coming in like gangbusters. So thank you so very much. It makes the transition that much easier. It really does. So that's all I've got for this Homebrew Wednesday. We got everything kegged. We got everything cleaned up. I did brew a beer on Sunday, called the Cold Blue Pale Ale. Cold Blue being a whole heart acronym. And I actually used 28's Pale Ale base recipe for that with some different hops. So yeah, I'll give you guys an update on that next week. I'm just going to go and wait for Sarah's wee friend to show up, because then we're going to cruise on downtown. We do a big dinner. They close off the main street, courtesy of my beautiful wife. Close off the main street and a bunch of restaurants come down and serve you dinner. And so I'm looking forward to that. It'll be a nice family time. And then we got fireworks when it gets dark. Shoot some vid. Be aces. Anyways, you guys, thank you again so much for the support and all your well wishes, thoughts, and prayers that you've thrown out my way. It does mean the world to me. Anyways, this is Sammy the Third Brewer saying, give you something to do with the homebrew, or in this case, a glass of 100 proof water. And by all means, keep calm and brew on. Cheers, you guys. Thanks so much for watching. Please be sure to like, subscribe, thumb up the video, and by all means, check out the links of the guys down below. They've got some cracking videos up there. Cracking. Doing some really amazing things. Cheers. Thanks so much for watching. Take care. All the best. And please, be safe. Remember, family first, health first. Cheers, you guys. Thanks. Yeah, it's missing some hops and some barley, but it'll get me through. Cheers, you guys.